Do you know what the Mistress, the Priestess, and the Goddess have in common? You. You are the Mistress, you are a Priestess, and you are a Goddess. And that is the secret of every woman. We are all mistresses, we are all priestesses, and we are all goddesses. But the problem is, we don't know. We have given away our power. Others have become my mistress or my master. Others have taken charge of my life, of my body, of my desires. I'm governed by the culture's belief, by a religion that doesn't see life as sacred, by relationships that are unhealthy and maybe even abusive. And so I've given my power away. But the mistress, she has the power in her hand, in her heart. The priestess is in all of us. We all used to know and be deeply connected to Mother Nature, to each other. We knew that life is a gift and life is sacred. We knew that we don't have real control over anything, but that we can participate in the mystery and in the magic, and we can play with the magic. That's what a priestess does. She's in touch with nature, she's in touch with the elements, she's in touch with the unseen factor, and she knows that ritualizing her life is the most beautiful way to live life. And the goddess is not away from you or from me. There's not one goddess or many goddesses. There's only goddess. What that means is that all that is here is sacred. You are sacred, your life is sacred, your body is sacred. The goddess knows that. So, are you longing to embody the mistress, to become the mistress, the master of your life, of your body, of your emotions? If we are not in touch with our emotions, the emotions have us. I get angry, and then suddenly I say something that I afterwards regret. If I am not in touch with my body, I feel disconnected from my body, and I cannot feel any sensitivity, any sensuality, nor any pleasure. That might even lead that I dislike or despise my body. So, knowing that the power is in my heart, in my hands, that is really the secret. And that's really the beginning of the spiritual and feminine awakening. To start with ourselves, to start here, what is closest to me. I'm not in control of others or of the world, but I can get to know me, myself. So that is why I have created the Devi Temple. The Devi Temple is a womb within a womb, a sacred space, a virtual altar, where you have the possibility to get to know and become the mistress of your own body-mind, jewel and temple. To discover that there is an infinite pleasure available to you right there at your hands in your body. To know that your body is sacred, to reclaim your dignity, to feel empowered in your body, and that maybe one day you can even love your body. And in the Devi Temple, we're also invoking the priestess in us that is dormant. We are engaging in sacred rituals and pujas, where we create a connection to the unseen and the unseeable. We're giving our gratitude for all that is given in life, because we know that what is given is a gift, and it's exactly what I need in order to grow, or I'm in the process of learning that. So the Devi Temple is a very special container. It is a very unique blend of the ancient teachings of the Vedic tradition that holds this secret, that you are the mistress, that you are the priestess, that you are a goddess. And in our Devi Temple, we are here to discover that truth, that we are goddesses. There's nothing wrong with us. We're not broken. We're not too sensitive or too emotional or too strong. We are perfect as we are. In other words, we're full and complete here and now. And we happen to be the very source of love and everything else we want in our life. And the power is there in our heart. And when we access the grace of Devi, the Goddess, she's my ally, she's my best friend, she's my sister, my mother, and she's going to make sure that I'm going to succeed. What is success? That I can let my heart bloom, that I am not caught by my own binding desires. Because if I'm not the mistress of my desires, then the desires have me. And I'm caught, I'm a slave to my own desires. But now, in the Devi Temple, we can learn to become the mistress. And that means I can wield my desires. I know how to fulfill them in a way that is deeply honoring to myself and to others, where my desire is good for all beings, where my desire is to create beauty, sacred beauty, and symbiosis between me and my sisters and all other beings, including Mother Nature. So I invite you with all my heart to the Devi Temple. It is a membership program where we meet monthly, actually weekly, for sacred teachings of the sacred feminine, where we dive into embodiment practices, where we share with each other what's happening in our life. And you have the possibility to also get coached by me. So I love coaching. Coaching really has helped my life so much, along with all the other tools that I share in the Devi Temple. Coaching is where you are being mirrored, and somebody listens to you and then mirrors you and asks you the right questions so that you can really get to the core of what is going on and to the core of what you truly want. So instead of focusing what is not going well or of what you don't want, but we focus on what we want and what we want to invoke in our life and how to get there. So in the Devi Temple, you have the chance to get coaching and really be met personally. So I would love for you to get a taste of the Devi Temple and see if it is for you. And you can join the Devi Temple, and you can also unsubscribe anytime. There's no obligation, because it has to be the right fit. So sometimes all we need is to dive into it, dive into the unknown and trust. So my life has been an example of that. I trusted the Goddess. I trusted my inner priestess. I trusted that I'm taken care of and that my intentions are true and real. And what I wanted was to embody the mistress, was to embody the priestess and see myself as a goddess. And today I can truly say that I see that. I see that, and I'm here to be a mirror to you so that you can also discover the mistress, the priestess, and the goddess. I'm here to walk along with you in this sacred journey of life towards a spiritual and feminine awakening, and let your life be bountiful and magical and full of possibilities. I couldn't even imagine what it meant to wake up to my feminine essence. It was beyond anything that I could think of. So, a big, warm, heartfelt invitation here from my garden, from Mother Bali, and I hope to see you in the Devi Temple that is infused with the magic of Bali, which is the islands of the gods and the goddesses. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited and I can't wait to meet you. Namaste.